Hello everyone, and welcome to the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. I'm your founder and show host, Mohammed, otherwise known as It's Yagoo, and we are your one-stop news trap for the latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sport, and music. Plus, we are also amplifying voices from those respective fields and having their stories told here on the Impact Play. You can support your support keeps the lights running and keeps the content rolling. You can support us over at anchor.fm /TheImpactPlay /support or via Patreon. Or server codes and above get the show ad free. No, server codes and above get the show ad free. Go to codes and above, have exclusive access to not only the post show, but they can even call in to be a part of the large show experience, early access, and so much more. Learn more and become a Patreon supporter today at patreon.com /TheImpactPlay or even by using a credit code the Impact Play. We are Epic partners, so with every purchase you make when you use the Epic store or credit code the Impact Play, we do get a commission and a slight kickback that will support the show further elevate us and take us to new heights and no extra cost to you. So again, that credit code is the Impact Play, all one word, and is not case sensitive. So this is Impact Play Spoilercast, episode 179. Where we will be reviewing the highly anticipated episode 1 of Miss Marvel. So stay tuned and enjoy. So for all of our Patreon supporters, this will be a timed exclusive for you guys first. Everyone else will be available on a later date for everyone else publicly. Alrighty, folks. So please keep in mind this will have a huge ton of spoilers. So keep that in mind. If you guys haven't watched episode 1 of Miss Marvel, which episode 2 is out available as well, I guess pause this and come back to it on a later date once you have already watched the first episode. But this is your recap as well as our spoiler review. Everything that's inspired and everything that happened. The reason why we haven't done a normal review cast, that was the plan, but we had a huge ton of co-streams that we did this month alone, back to back, on the YouTube side of things, as well as the live co-streams on the Twitch side of things as well. So we are back at it again, giving you a whole huge ton of content, and yeah. Thank you for your continued support and your constant for being with us every step of the way along this journey. But nonetheless, let's get right into it, folks, into our recap. This recap is coming from CNET, so please keep that in mind. So, I kind of have a grasp of what transpired that first episode. So, the first episode of Miss Marvel, aka Generation Y, we see I should say, what's her name? Kamala Khan, or also known as Miss Marvel. We know that her powers are a little bit different than that of the comics. I guess the inspiration came from Miss Marvel herself, as having cosmic powers. They kind of made it as this cosmic, crystal-like ability where she could use those crystals as an aura. I guess I guess that's the best way to put it. Where she could put either put like a little bit of crystals under her feet, use it as a boost, or to move from place to place, or even use it around her hands to expand, which is her which is her ability in the comics. But they decided to go with this cosmic element to it, because she's, I guess, a huge Miss Marvel fan, and then all her family was, I guess she I guess it showed that she was growing up in a Muslim household, which is I guess more like what's the best way to put it? Her with an older brother and her parents. So her parents are kind of old school Muslims, I guess you could say, where they have this mindset that if you have hobby, or you have something that you like, or you know something you would like to pursue more of, like we saw Kamala pursuing the first ever Adventure Con in the episode. They were against that, saying, "Oh, she's unfair." Even her counselor, which it showed that she's always stuck in her hand and fantasy, quote unquote, fantasy land or what have you, saying, "Oh, it's a bad thing," but it's not. Nothing is a bad thing. They said this, but this is IRL stuff, though. They said this was a bad thing for gaming for years, saying gaming is bad. I guess they took like a GTA type of mindset, or GTA, you're doing these things within the game. Oh, you're actually, it's implying you to do these IRL, even though it was old white people that had that mindset growing up, saying that gaming was bad. But literally, you could make a career out of gaming, so you can make a career out of having any sort of fandom, nonetheless. Like it could start as a hobby, but it could also end up as a career and your whole life from there. But nonetheless, family, that mindset, it sounds it's not too foreign to me personally. But nonetheless, okay. So she has this best friend that she kind of grew up with. What's his name? Let's see if it's here somewhere. Oh, she does grow up in she is in New Jersey though, where she's growing up. Uh, what's his name? Ben or something like that. Let me see. Oh, Bruno. Okay, so pretty much Bruno is like a family friend. Like I guess him, I guess her and Kamala like sort of grew up together, and then like he's always him helping her family with because he's a techie, and then he's a techie and like in I guess a side inventor. Like he also created his own Amazon like alternative Amazon like thing, which what was it called? I forgot the name of it. I literally just saw it. Uh, Let me see. Zuzu, Zuzu, which he hooked up all of the lights and the electronics to this Zuzu of his cameras and what have you. But nonetheless, they kind of sneaked out. Went to AdventureCon, came back. Not even in AdventureCon. There was a competition for Miss Marvel that she was a part of, and then apparently that's when I should say rewind, rewind. I forgot about the bands. I guess earlier in the show, it showed they received the package from their parents back in I guess the grandparents back in Pakistan. They sent the package with all these random items, and one of these random items was these bracelet tape things, which it was like about this bagels, this type thing. And then come on that Kamal's interest, and she asked her mom like, "What are these?" Oh, it's just some junk that they sent us. And she's like, "Oh, tell your brother to put tell your older brother to put it in the attic with the rest of the stuff." So she goes to the attic, sneaks up to the attic, grabs the bracelets, and sneaks out, and I guess puts that together with her Miss Marvel outfit. And during the competition, like she was getting dizzy, lightheaded, and her abilities actually came to life. That's when it actually came about. We don't know if it was the bangles or if it was just her abilities that actually developed, I should say. So it could be either or, but nonetheless, that's when her abilities came out. Nobody knew like it was her because she had a helmet on that kind of disguised herself. But nonetheless, they were after apparently it seemed like she won the competition, but then she caused the whole scene, and then what was her name? Zoe, which was this girl that she went to school with, almost got something almost fell on her, but then she saved her with her abilities, and then her and keep watching on his name. Her and Bruno, I guess, got out of there, went back, got her back to the house, and then from there, her mom was just waiting for her in her room, disappointed in her, and what have you. But that's the gist of what transpired in that episode. I could go on for like about an hour and just discuss everything that went down, but that is the highlight of the show, of that first episode. And honestly, I would give it not a full 5-star rating, a 4.5-star rating, because not only did it show a Muslim someone growing up in a strict Muslim household, also what happened as her is dealing with a whole bunch of social issues as well outside of her household. Not forget her household, her dealing with social issues in school and what have you. So that's what was great about this show. Hopefully, we'll see more of her story developing in episode 2, which we will do a spoiler cast as well. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for tuning in, for being with us, for tuning in, and please note that this is just my own personal review and take on the first episode of Miss Marvel. You guys can develop your own opinions and just use it. You can use it as more of a guide to guide you into your own thing. But you guys can develop your own opinions as well. But this is just me giving my own take on the medium, which is the Impact Play. So thank you guys so much for being with us, and just let us know your feedback as well, your thoughts on this episode, as well as all of our other content that is available out there for you on our YouTube channel, as well as podcast services around the globe by via Discord. We have a review, not a review cast. Keep watching on that name, but a where are you? Literally just saw you. Oh, Reading Mail. Our Reading Mail channel over on Discord. We're sending us an email to readingmail at theempatplay.com, or even by sending us a voice note over at anchor.fm/theempatplay. So it may either be read or may either be played on a future episode or even a special video one segment of the show. So send us feedback, let us know your thoughts so you can be a part of the show. We can even highlight your voice note on the show as well. So send us all that in. We love hearing your feedback and your thoughts on the podcast, on the show, on our content, or just anything you want to know. Your opinion, your thoughts, anything you want to add to as well. We would love to have that on the show. So this is your chance to be a part of to be a part of the show as well. So even you could even send us give us a star rating, or even what's that called? Where are you? Or just a normal review wherever you can, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcast, or just Amazon Music as well. If you have the ability, just give us that rating. It'll bring even more people onto the show, which will further expand our community, further expand our listener base, and what have you. So when we grow together. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great one, and until next time, folks.